Hey, shalom, shalom. Call halayim la Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai Ba'asham Rachak. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and salutations to the hopeful elect that preaches truth by the four corners of the globe. All right, no brother Shamari from the GMS Cleveland branch, and Lord willing, this be an edifying lesson to all those who can receive it. All right, basically getting into what that MOB, man. All right, because it's coming closer and closer for it to be made mandatory. We see Esau Edom pushing that thing harder and harder, pushing that jab harder and harder. Okay, we all know that it's leading up to the MOB. You know, that's what Esau is trying to do. He's trying to get you people softened up, or get you people, basically vulnerable enough so when he does make that MOB mandatory, that most of you people just gonna take it, willingly. All right, so he won't have to, put as much force on the rest of the nation, because that's what he's doing it, man. He targeting you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, those of the nation of Israel, man. That's who he's targeting, because we are the true people of Yahweh, all right, who is ignorantly called God, and Yahweh Shai, who is ignorantly called Jesus Christ in this modern day time, man. All right, he's targeting you because he's ultimately targeting who? Yahweh. He's trying to be like the Most High, So in order to do that, first and foremost, he has to conquer the Most High's people, which is what? The Israelites. And him making this MOB mandatory is his way of doing it. We see how, Jake is flipping out about the Mac, taking this jab. We see that, Jake is scared of the, COV, 19. We see that we see what Esau is doing, are manipulating the minds of our people. So it's only a matter of time before he come down with great wrath and he make this MOB mandatory. All right, so this is Revelations chapter 13, and I'm gonna start at verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. All right, which we know that beast system is NATO in the EU, man. Okay, which Esau Edom, he's getting you people to bow down, to this system. He's getting you people to, conform to the new ways of society. All right, and you people love to have it so. You people love when Esau Edom come out with that new tech savvy way of living. You people love when Esau come out with that new PS3, that new Xbox, that new iPhone, that new Samsung Galaxy, all right? You people love how society is ran by Esau Edom, because he's manipulated you people for so long. So when this RFID chip becomes made mandatory, guess what? You people are not going to hesitate to take it, man. Because you've been brainwashed by this devil for so long that anything that he prescribes to you, you're going to think it's automatically for your benefit, because you trust in this system. You trust in Esau Edom. You trust in your oppressor. You trust in your enemy, man. All right. So all those who will not worship the image of the beast is going to be put to death, man. All right. And guess what? Not even that. Because the scriptures talk about they shall not all sleep. All right. But there is going to be some man who's going to be, beheaded or persecuted, or, they may become a martyr of the Most High for refusing to take this mark, man, which is an honorable death that is pleasing in the sight of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? So, Lord willing, we are of those men who are not going to take the image of the beast, man. We rather choose to, lay down our life for Yahweh Shai's sake rather than to, continue living for this wicked, evil, devil, man, Esau Edom. All right, it says verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their hand or in their foreheads. All right, so both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, that pretty much sums up everybody that lives on the earth, man. It don't matter if you're rich or poor. It don't matter if you're, the wealthiest of the wealthy or the poorest of the poor, living on the streets, without a can to piss in, man, without a pot to piss in. All right, it don't matter if you the smallest of the small amongst, this society, or the greatest of the great. If you're the wealthiest basketball, it don't matter who you are. Esau Edom is going to target you, all right, to become one of his minions, to become one of his cyborgs, man. All right. And he's going to do that through his what? Deception, through his witchcraft, through his media. He's going to portray the RFID chip to be something as convenient, something that will help society, something that's going to improve you and make you better. And that's what he's doing with this thing, man. He's promoting it as if it's beneficial for your health. He's promoting it as if it's going to, cure you from the COVID-19, when actuality is putting people to death, man. And that's what this MOB is going to do. This MOB is not going to help. All right, this is the prophecy of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. This MOB being made mandatory, everybody who takes it is going to be put to death, man. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their hand or in their foreheads, in which we know, when you go into that word, mark, the Greek for that word is charagma, which means what? It means a thing inserted or incision, which that's what they're going to do with that, microchip, man, with that MOB. They're going to insert it inside of your body, whether it's your right hand, your forehead, your ass cheek, your left torso. It don't matter where it's at, whether you get it in your leg, in your foot, in your nose, your mouth. It don't matter, man. If you get that shit implanted inside of you, you become an enemy of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You are now against the Most High, and you have set yourself, to be in league with this devil Esau Edom, man. Okay. So if you receive that mark, or which even in the Hebrew, when you go into that word mark in the Hebrew, it means chawar, which is a hole or a cave. Basically proving the point that you're going to have to make a hole or a cave inside of your body, which is against the law, by the way, because the scriptures talk about how you're not supposed to, mark the flesh or make any cuttings or incisions or anything like that, man, but you're going to have to do that in order to get that chip inserted inside of you. This is Leviticus chapter 19, verse 20. Verse 28. All right, it says, ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord. That is a commandment from Yahweh, man, that we're not supposed to make any prints upon our flesh, or regarding any tattoos, regarding any marks, regarding any drawings, any type of print or stamps, which would include this, the mark of the beast. All right, you're not supposed to put anything, basically upon your flesh, man. Make any cuttings for the dead. Not supposed to do none of that. That's against the law of Yahweh. All right. So this right here is idol worship. This MOB, this is idol worship. You're literally giving yourself over to this beast system and Esau Edom, man. All right, which is idol worship. All right, I'm gonna grab one more precept. This is Exodus. Exodus chapter 20. And I'm gonna read verse 3. It says, thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make any, Salakia, thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. It says, thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I, the Lord, thy power, am a jealous power, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children until the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. Okay, and guess what, man? The Lord is going to require at this generation because of the wickedness being done in the earth, man. All right, so you taking it, and this is going to be the ultimate, this is going to be the end all be all, man. When this mark of the beast becomes when this prophecy be fulfilled, we know that Yahushua is making his way sooner than soon, man. Because this is the ultimate abomination that's going to bring Yahushua back, man. To cause him to send forth judgment upon, the heathen and all those that took part hand in hand with Esau Edom, man. And the rest of the heathens, okay? But this is idol worship to receive this mark of the beast. And we just read how you're not supposed to bow down to any image or any graven images or any other false deity other than Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, which Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is not a false deity. He's a real power, man. All right. I'm going to keep reading. It says, verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Because guess what? The new form of currency is going to be the RFID chip. Hey, man, we already see how much the dollar is crashing. We see how weak the US dollar is, man. All right, we see these different other forms of currency. It's not really, holding no weight, We see that the dollar is crashing more and more. Esau giving out these stimulus checks. All that's doing is making the dollar weaker and weaker, man. And that's going to what? Usher in hyperinflation, okay, to the point where the economy is going to crash. Then Esau's solution, and he doing this on purpose. Esau's solution for that is going to be a new way of currency, which is going to be a digital way of currency through this RFID chip, man. And that's going to be the new way of buying and selling and trades and transactions and things of that nature, okay? And you won't be able to go in the grocery store, unless you got the mark. You won't be able to sell. You won't be able to make a living for yourself. You won't be able to, have a house, have a nice family and support your family, have a car, a nice job without this MOB, man. This is going to be the new way of living, okay? Verse 18, here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666, which is 666, man, which is embedded in the barcode. And every barcode, 666 is embedded inside of that barcode, man. Okay, so look, man, this MOB is coming soon. It's going to be made mandatory, by way of the Lord is going to use Esau Edom to do it. And we see that the way society is today, the way that Esau is pushing this, COV19, and the way he's pushing this thing out here, we see that it's crumbling down and it's boiling down to Esau is about to push that MOB, okay? So us brothers being in the spirit, us brothers, having faith in Yahweh Yahushai, we're supposed to refuse to take that, man. We're supposed to have faith that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is going to deliver us out of that temptation, because that's the temptation that's going to befall us, man. Is if we going to take that mark, or if we're going to stay faithful to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai ultimately. And this is Revelations chapter I believe Salakia. Bear with me, Babu Shah. Revelations chapter 3, verse 10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon the whole world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. Okay? So look, man, as long as we keep the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai and we endure to the end, all right, because the word patience goes into suffering. We're going to have to suffer to the end. We're going to have to endure suffering to the end. We're going to have to keep these law, statute, commandments. Keep the words of these scriptures, man. The words of our Lord, the words of our forefathers. We're going to have to keep those testimonies, all right, to help us get through these times, so that when the hour of temptation comes, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, he keeps us from that hour of temptation. All right, and we got to hold fast to the wisdom and knowledge that we have, and we have to increase You know, so Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, when he comes back, he could find us as, you know, servants. He could find us as servants pleasing in the sight of the Heavenly Father, man. You know, so with that being said, Lord willing, this was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Akim, brothers out there, you know, hey man, keep pushing. You know, keep enduring to the end. It's gonna get harder, but at the same time, the Lord gonna take that burden up off of us to where he make it easier for us at the same time. It's a balance. Okay? So call Halayim La Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rechak Wadash. Once again, double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who were well within the scriptures and taught us this Amath. Shalom, shalom. Abad Babal.